Hello everyone. My name is Riza,
Hey, my name is Anish.
Hi, my name's Sai.
and today we're having an interview with Sai and me, and he's part of Period Poverty, which is a like organization and part of HOSA Community Awareness. And today we have an interview talking about period poverty and getting it from like a point of view of a man, because as we know, like it's like a problem that mainly affects women, but also it can affect men too.
And I feel like that not a lot of men have awareness about the issue. So our podcast, the sole purpose of our podcast is to kind of spread awareness and also hear feedback from peers that just don't have much knowledge about it.
All right, Sai, hello.
Hi,
All right, Sai, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior. I'm in 11th grade.
All right, Sai. So, what do you know about period poverty, and how do you think it impacts people who experience it?
What I know about period poverty is that I believe it's when low-income families when they aren't able to afford menstrual products for the young woman or like just the woman in general in their family. And what was the second part of the question?
And how do you think it impacts people who experience it?
I think for people that experience it, I feel that people that might struggle with period poverty may feel a bit embarrassed about the fact that they aren't able to afford their menstrual products, or they may feel like they aren't protected, and like the lack of protection could really like impact their mental health in a way.
Like,
Okay. So as for the next question about for this interview, what comes to your mind when you hear the term menstrual equity, sorry.
When I hear the term menstrual equity, uh, I believe that would be when all women are get equal access to the menstrual products they need in order to protect themselves and stay healthy during their menstrual cycle.
yeah, very important. So, Sai, what do you think about like why do you think some men feel comfortable discovering like menstrual products and like discovering like about period poverty? Why do you think they get uncomfortable? And what ways do you think that we can change that?
I feel like men may feel uncomfortable talking about menstrual products just because they can't really relate to it and they think it's something they feel like it's something that's like really private and not something that they can really talk about. But I feel like if men realize, like men in general realize how it's not about the actual menstrual cycle itself, it's about protecting women and realizing that their word is actually really important in making sure that menstrual equity can become a thing in our country or in society in general. That's when that's when menstrual equity can really happen.
Okay, and have you ever witnessed period stigma in your community, and how did you react to this?
Um, I feel like I've never directly made contact with what was it called? Period stigma.
Yeah, having a stigma.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never really had a direct experience like witnessing that in general, so I don't really understand too much about it. But I feel like that can make it so then periods are taken a lot less seriously, and I feel like that would have like a negative impact on menstrual equity. And I think that's why education on like the menstrual cycle and period poverty is really important. So then people can understand these things and help make a change.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like society or a good amount of society just believes that there's kind of like that like periods or like not having the proper hygiene for periods is kind of like shameful, but um with the right resources and the proper programs that we have right now, I feel like it's kind of like bettering society in a way. Like we have people who can go to someone right now to like get help for if they need financial assistance for period products, but we still have like that issue where like people are still people still kind of like disgrace um periods, or they think it's disgusting, or for that matter people just don't have the right resources. That's even worse.
Yeah, and going back to that, I still remember like when we had our I remember we were podcasting, like doing an interview at the library, and I remember we were interviewing this they're like I think a freshman or something, and right away started like laughing and stuff and like not taking it seriously. So I think yeah, that is a problem, and like if we start getting more awareness and talking more about the issue, I feel like it can be resolved. So and that concludes it. Thank you, Sai, for the interview
No
and
problem. No problem.
for
Yeah,
the
thank you.
podcast. Thank you.
Yes.